Hi everyone, I just had the best class ever. It was called Awaken the Whole Body Orgasm, and I'm just sharing here because I feel amazing. And I want you all to see my face, how energized I feel naturally. And it is just such a blessing to be able to offer these classes. And people are asking me, Michelle, why are you focusing on orgasm? And talking about sex, as if it's a bad thing. There's just so much taboo. And what I'm going to do here is I want to have a little Q&A if people want to learn more about Tantra, if people want to learn more about how to whole body orgasm, if you want to learn more about how to be your best friend, be your greatest lover. It's so important for us to make the time to have an intimacy practice. And a lot of sex is goal oriented. It's about getting somewhere. So this is really about allowing yourself to just experience yourself. It's an experience of your sexual energy. And so there's nothing you can lose when you do that. It just becomes fun to explore yourself. And this is what I want people to know, that when I share these classes, it's really not about getting somewhere. And mind you, of course, it's so much fun for people to learn about getting there, right? However, if you are just doing things to get something out of yourself, that defeats the whole purpose. That's not what this is about. So I would love it if anybody has questions. I just want to say, reach out to me. My background as a physical therapist and a Tantra practitioner, hypnosis facilitator, hypnotist, NLP, Psych-K, there's so many different certifications I have, yoga teacher. And so I'm 46 years old, and I was telling someone I don't dye my hair. I've never had Botox. I'm pretty much a healthy person, that knows how to expand her energy. And a part of that is clearing away all the emotional baggage. So if you're a person that gets easily triggered, if you react, you hear something and then you feel this tension in your chest, that's most likely because you're holding on to emotions of the past, memories, traumas. I had sexual trauma. I used to think sex was painful. Okay? And the whole thing about squirting, I didn't even know women could do that till I was like 38 years old. Okay? This is not something I learned in school, and we didn't talk about it in physical therapy school. I've taken pelvic floor physical therapy courses, and we never talked about squirting, ever. Female ejaculation was not a part of the training. However, it turns out that the squirting juices that a woman makes, the ejaculatory fluids, are alkaline, and they're very healing. And so if women want to conceive, if women want to get pregnant, what if a part of infertility therapy was teaching a woman how to orgasm? Brilliant, right? So this is how I'm thinking, because I know I'm doing something right. My hair seems to be really thicker, and my skin is glowing, right? But I have to say, I also use doTERRA essential oils. I have a roller, a rose roller, and I put this on my skin. So I know that I am my own greatest testimonial. And a big part of it has been the emotional releasing, the processing of the past, the processing of the shame associated with sex, the processing of guilt. From when I was raised, Latina and Catholic, we're not supposed to talk about orgasm. We're not supposed to say the word squirt, or else people are going to think you're a whore. Turns out that I really value my body and I respect my body. And my body is a temple for me. And so whoever I share my body with has to be of a certain caliber of energy, that I'm not just giving away my body. I really think learning about your sexuality and embracing more your G-spot, learning about female ejaculation actually empowers you. It is the deepest part of you that you can access with your finger. And when you touch that part of yourself, Sometimes it triggers emotions. And I really think that's a part of the reason why women dare not go there, because a lot of us don't know how to feel our emotions. And so when we're having women say to me, Michelle, I can't have an orgasm with my husband, I can't have an orgasm with penetration. It's interesting how that also causes a release of emotions. The G-spot orgasm is a more cathartic, emotionally connecting orgasm. It's not a probably the reason why a lot of women only know clitoral orgasm. It's a different nerve that we're stimulating when we're doing clitoral orgasm as opposed to G-spot orgasm. The G-spot orgasm stimulates more the release of oxytocin, and it also connects us to our brain. So there's this movement when we're having that G-spot orgasm, it's stimulating more for us to move that energy, that Kundalini energy that people talk about. You know, all those Kundalini yoga practices were created to expand your sexual energy, which is also your creative energy. And what I've discovered is with yoni massage, massaging the G-spot, breathing in certain ways combined with that massage, and awakening more to just releasing all those emotions, processing the weight of shame and guilt, all these taboos about sex, releasing, just dropping it like a curtain. Your sex is in everything that you do. Whenever you're creating a recipe, whenever you're creating a song, whenever you're creating a new anything, you're using your sexual energy because it's also your creative energy. And you know what else? It's your abundance flow energy. It's your abundance flow energy. So the first step we do in my orgasm classes, we release. We get in touch with our feelings, and sometimes that means feeling uncomfortable. And then we work towards feeling comfortable with the uncomfortable. Hi, Andrea. I'm a big squirter, but can only experience that with a partner. Yeah, so there's also certain techniques. I'm lucky because, you know, I learned a lot about biomechanics. And just come to my class on Saturday. I'm going to be having a class on squirting and whole body orgasm. And we get on Zoom, and basically everybody gets naked. We get our oil out. I made my own little aphrodisiac concoction. And we massage ourselves, and we open up our energy together. And I feel so grateful that I just had to make this video and come on Facebook, come all over Facebook and share my joy, because I am definitely very, very clear on one of my missions in life is to remind women, mothers, single women, moms, women of all ages. You could be 69 years old. I worked with a woman who's 69, and I told her, that's the perfect year for you to learn how to orgasm. And she did great. And I just want people to know that you're never too old to get your libido back, because it's not just about your vagina. Your libido is your whole body. Your sex is your whole body. So it's okay if things happen to you down there, because you can get turned on, trust me. And if anybody could do it, I can be definitely a facilitator for that, because I am not holding back, and there's no shame here anymore, okay? And I see the difference with myself, just even this past month, because I've been teaching these classes on and on and on, again and again and again. And so I am seeing the benefit to women from me having these classes. For the first time, women are having orgasms online, because they're laying down and they're closing their eyes, and a lot of them have the aphrodisiac oil. So you can get this at my website. It's called Wild Lust Aphrodisiac Oil. I pray into each one of these before I mail them off. And I wish for the most amazing orgasms for people. And who knows, maybe that's a part of it too, because I know I'm a powerful manifester. And the thing is, the more your creative energy is turned on, you're also turning on your sexual energy, your abundance flow energy, and your emotional flow energy. And this is the part that a lot of women get stuck when they're starting to feel emotional. They're gonna have that orgasm or that squirting female release that they're freaking out because it's like jumping into this unknown. They're transitioning into this, oh my God, what if I pee? So go pee in the shower. This is what I tell my clients. Pee in the shower and then turn on the shower. Get over that little fear of peeing. Your pee-pee is not that terrible, okay? So if you think that's gonna happen, it's okay. And definitely I recommend getting a waterproof mattress cover. They're only like $40 on Amazon. I'll send you the link if you need. And so then you got all your everything covered, you know, literally. Trust me, what's on the other side is so much joy to just have this experience with yourself. I'm really grateful. See, I'm having an emotional release now because who I was 8 years ago, 10 years ago, who I was so disconnected. And I was operating from my mind, doing. And so thank God that I discovered my yoni power, my yoni verse, and connecting it with my heart. And so I pray that you can feel my joy today. And I wish this for all women, to love their bodies, to feel the energy of love flowing through their bodies. So please share this video with a girlfriend. You can message it to her privately and join me this week for one of these classes. I put a big banner on my Facebook cover. All the classes are listed there. Whether it's the aphrodisiac oil, the emotional flow, the squirting class, or the couples tantra class, that one's on Monday. Who knows when the next class will be? You know, I'm feeling this right now being called because so many people are home. So many marriages are going through challenges because people don't know what to do with each other at home because they're holding on to all that emotional baggage. So a lot of the work that I'm teaching people is emotional release in the body. And what I learned as a hypnotist and an NLP practitioner was that your mindset is your body. So how you think is your body. Interesting, right? So if you think that you can trust God and be leaning back on our Creator and everything's going to work out and that there's perfection in the chaos, you're going to bodily experience supple muscles. You're going to experience your body more in the flow. But if you're in chronic lack mode and you're scared because maybe you're not working right now, maybe you're scared because somebody's sick, a loved one you're caring for, you're taking care of people, and so you're like this, you're going to create a more tense body. And so what I'm teaching people is to expand their body first. Let's get connected to our hearts. Let's learn how to process the emotions, the energy of emotions in the body. And then let's turn on our pleasure system, the parasympathetic nervous system, the love system, the healing system. It helps us to sleep better. It helps us to also connect more to our heart and our soul. And let's heal that shame of our sexuality. Ladies, let's let go of those judgments. You can be horny, you can be sexual, you can be sexy, and you can be loyal and committed, and you can be sacred. You could be sacred, you could be sensual, you could be sexual, you could be everything. It's all a gift to us. And when we do that, oh my God, people message you, they want you to be on their podcast, they want you to be a part of their whatever show, you know, there's all these things that come to you. Clients come from different countries, you know, so I'm really grateful to be trusting my heart. And this is the message that God is giving me, to be a wave of reminder to people of inspiration. And I think my hair is a part of it, that we can be all of who we are. We can embrace all of who we are. And for a long time, our sexual energy has been suppressed. So if you're a woman who wants to unleash that wild woman and that creative woman, and if you're a woman that wants to know how to orgasm with yourself, totally natural and in a beautiful, pleasurable way, and then to be able to share that whole body experience with your partner, let me know. Monday, I'm going to be teaching couples tantra, and everybody who signs up gets the video series, Deeper Connection, Intro to Tantra for Couples. And then this whole week I have a bunch of awesome online classes, and I'm just really excited. So you can also take a little bit of me here, the aphrodisiac oil Wild Lust. This makes a great Mother's Day gift, and it's just an awesome oil to pleasure yourself with. I love this oil. It literally, I just smell it and it turns me on, because I've used it so much when I pleasure myself, and it's so yummy. And literally you can program yourself when you smell certain things, just like Pavlov's dogs, you know, they rang the bell for them to eat and they would salivate. This just definitely, if I need a little pick-me-up, I just smell my Wild Lust and I love it. And that Wild Lust oil, it connects you to your sexuality, your heart, and your spirituality. I've created this unique mixture where it's not just about the lust. Really, it should be Wild Lust, Love, Spiritual oil, but that doesn't fit in the little label. So message me if you want to learn more about all this juicy stuff. I just had to share because I just taught this amazing orgasmic class, and I just think this is a great way to use Zoom to get people to amp up their sexual energy and have more fulfilling orgasmic lives. Who doesn't want that, right? Sending you lots of love, everybody. Have a beautiful day, and let me know how I can continue to be of service, whether it's healing through sexual trauma, releasing emotional pain, chronic pain, tension, NLP hypnosis. To the other side of the healing is the pleasure, the tantra, this juicy discovery of your pleasure-oriented experiences. That's what I wish to take people on this journey, from pain to pleasure, and self-love first. Because I know for me, that's been my journey, to really, really be my own best friend, get to know myself, and be more connected to all of who I am. We are better parents when we do that for our kids. And Mother's Day is coming, so this aphrodisiac oil, highly recommend all the husbands get this for their woman. It comes in a beautiful package. And also learn Tantra, you know? And mothers, let's balance having our children and then also nurturing our own relationship with ourselves. And this is what I'm going to bring more. The month of May is all about celebrating mom. I'm a mom, and you do not have to not be sexy because you're a mother. So I'm breaking that taboo also, okay? You can be sexy, and you can be a mom, and you can be orgasmic, and you can have it all. Lots of love to everyone. Bye.